public.
Oh, hello there. You're now tuning in to channel 5527. Do you perhaps know what 5527 means? Come on, I'll show you. Republic Act number 5527 is an act requiring the registration of medical technologists, defining their practice, and for other purposes. Signed by former President Ferdinand Marcos Sr. on June 21, 1969. This act is otherwise known as the Philippine Medical Technology Act of 1969. It is composed of 32 sections. And it has been amended by the following laws. RA 6138, PD 498, PD 1534. A person shall be deemed to be in the practice of medical technology within the meaning of this act, renders any of the following professional services for the purpose of aiding the physician in the diagnosis, study and treatment of diseases, and in the promotion of health in general. People who work in the laboratory include a medical laboratory technician, a medical technologist, and a pathologist. And now the Council of Medical Technology Education. The chairman receives 50 pesos per diem while the members receive 25 pesos. They are also entitled to traveling expenses in connection with their official duties, regardless whether or not they receive their regular salaries from the government.
Under functions,
for the minimum required course, the BSMB or BMS program had 177 units. Now we have 173 units with focus on clinical internship. Wow! Over the years, our college has been consistent in producing medical technology passers. I wonder, when will it be our turn? Hi! Gosh, you scared me!
I'm sorry. Are you perhaps a medical technology student?
Yeah, why?
I just overheard you talking about the concept of the medical technology board exams. I know it is the one of the most dreaded, and at the same time, the most awaited exam in your life is the medical technology licensure exam. But aren't you curious who construct these examinations? Let me introduce to you to the Board of Medical Technology. The board is composed of 3 members, a chairperson who is required to be a pathologist, and 2 board members who are registered medical technologists. So, who are these members? Currently, Dr. Myra Liu, Ava Albarzan serves as the chairman. Along with her is a board member, Dr. Lina Lani and Torrento. But who is the other board member? The late Honorable Marian R. Tenza, who unfortunately passed away in 2021, served as the other board member. Presently, no one has succeeded her term, leaving the medical technology board with only 2 members. The president of the Philippines actually appoints the members, and when appointed, they serve a term for 3 years. In case of death or if they are removed due to violations, their successors may serve for the remaining balance of the said member's term. Becoming a member of the medical technology board is not a simple feat. To become a member, one must possess these qualities. The Medical Technology Board is attached to the Commissioner of Civil Service, and they conduct examinations for medical technology. The Secretary of the Board is responsible for keeping a register of the persons with certificate of registration. There are 10 pesos for each applicant who undergoes the examination and 5 pesos for each applicant granted certificate of registration without examination. Their responsibilities encompasses 3 powers, which include administrative, quasi-legislative power, and lastly, quasi-judicial powers. However, with great power comes great responsibility. The member of the boards may be removed for violations under RA 5527, which include if the member is suspected for committing these transgressions, they will be suspended and investigated, and the president appoints a temporary member to fulfill the obligations of the suspected person. The president removes the board member after giving due process if found guilty of these violations. Well, that's it for the Medical Technology Board. Do you have any questions? If that's the case, I should get going. Just come back to this place if you want to ask again. Ciao!
Weird. Well, that was a lot to take in. Anyhow, the first step to becoming a medical technologist, choosing an institution. Excuse me. I just wanted to ask, do you perhaps know which institution one should choose when they wish to become a medical technologist?
Oh, you bumped into the right person. In picking one, it should be accredited by CHED like DRTR-EFI. And of course, in order to practice the profession, a valid certificate of registration is needed. However, exceptions are applied to duly registered physicians and medtechs in other countries or in service of the USGF.
Oh, I see. Thank you so much.
Whoa! What in the world just happened? Wait! Are you inside my head? Hold on. Is that me?
Oh, it's you.
I remember it just like it happened yesterday.
What is happening here?
Oh, it's just me.
Why do you talk like you're in an infomercial?
Bachelor in Science in
Just
Medical
watch.
Technology. Check. But Bachelor in Science in Public Health and graduates from other professions could also take the exam. Okay? So next, the scope of the exam. So the board prepares the schedule of the exam and submits it to the PRC Commissioner for publication at least 30 days prior to the date of the exam. We also compute the general average of an examinee according to the relative weight of each subject. Do you know the feeling of doing all that hard work and finally getting what you were working for? It's this moment right here.
Kasihan na ako ng Diyos.
I was so excited. I made sure that I had everything. I have never been convicted of a crime, not guilty of immoral or dishonorable conduct, and mentally and physically healthy. I made sure that no way on earth I would be refused to be issued with COR.
Sounds like you were ready. So, what happened after that?
But of course, life finds its way to play games with you. I had other things going on with my life.
So, like a midlife crisis?
Zach R.B. Mendros, you have 30 days to return your certificate of registration. Waiting adjourned.
Damn, let me guess. You're requesting for an appeal. You had to, right?
Yeah, of course. I wouldn't be talking to you if I did not. I went to the Civil Service Commissioner and showed them my case.
Did they rule in your favor?
Fortunately, yes. Otherwise, I would have went literally to the office of the President of the Philippines.
You will go that far?
Of course. I love medtech.
Look, oh, something. Oh, they're not free to the aircraft. Our country allows Filipino medtechs to work there, so of course, they will allow me to work here. This is what you call foreign reciprocity.
Did you know that the Secretary of the Board annually prepares the roster of the medical technology? Here's the included information: the name, the address, citizenship, the issuance of COR or the registration of COR, and other pertinent papers.
As a medtech, there are 10 offenses that you would never want to do unless you want to be in prison for 6 to 12 months or pay a fine of 2,000 to 5,000 pesos. Or both.